So this is a very difficult serve simply because the placement is so crucial. The spin on the ball is not as important as the placement in this case. However, you do need a fair amount of side spin to give the ball the correct curvature so that you create this really wide serve. So the contact for this serve is no different than a side spin, backspin, side spin serve where your racket's coming in and you're contacting the ball like so, giving it lots of side spin. So you really want to focus on first of all getting enough spin to create the curvature, and more importantly placing the ball so that it hits almost right past the net on your opponent's side. So this is a serve where you really need to master the technique before you want to use it in a match. Simply because if you're a little bit nervous in a match, getting the correct placement will be very difficult. And it's very easy to dump the ball in the net if you're nervous and you don't get enough power on it. Or you hit it too hard and leave your opponent a high ball so that your opponent can easily return the ball. However, if you can master this serve, many players are not used to this kind of a very short and wide serve, and it's likely that you will get a simple point right away from the serve, or they'll give you a poor return, simply because most players aren't very comfortable with this, and either they'll just kind of lift it over the net, or a lot of the times they'll simply dump it in the net, or not even reach the ball because it is somewhat of a weird serve, let's say. So this serve would be kind of awkward to practice at first because the placement is not natural to yourself either. You really have to force yourself to hit this ball very wide, whereas usually you'll kind of hit on your side, your half of the table first, and then kind of have a diagonal serve. So as for the placement for this serve, you really want to aim for an area fairly close to the net, because this ball will have a lot of side spin and it'll really jump and almost move horizontally after the first bounce. So you want to be fairly close to the net so that the ball can go over. If you're too far away from the net, the ball won't have enough forward momentum to go past the net.